Hi, my name is Katie Von Lehman and I work in the Office of International Services. Today I am joined by Matt Landy from the Student Conduct Office, and I'm going to ask him some questions to help you with your life here at Pitt. First of all, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Can you tell us a little bit about your role and the office that you work in?
Absolutely. So I'm the Assistant Conduct Officer, and part of my responsibilities is to help students make sure that their time here is violation-free. And we do that by educating students on the community standards and expectations, and of course encourage them to follow those expectations, and then resolve any kind of incident that may have violated the Student Code of Conduct.
Okay, so you mentioned the Student Code of Conduct. Can you explain a little bit more about what that is?
The Student Code of Conduct explains the expectations for student behavior on and off campus. It also outlines the procedures and processes for students if they do violate the Student Code of Conduct. And the Student Code of Conduct applies to everybody: non-traditional students, commuter students, transfer students, and obviously international students. And you can find a copy of the Code of Conduct online on our website, studentaffairs.pitt.edu/studentconduct.
So what are some of the expectations for behaviors of Pitt students?
Most of the expectations are the same as you would find at home, but there may be some differences depending on where you're from. For instance, if you're under the age of 21, you're not allowed to possess, consume, or be under the influence of alcohol. But it's important to read the code, because if you're in the presence of somebody possessing, consuming, or under the influence of drugs or alcohol, that could be a knowingly present violation. So it's important to read the code. Marijuana, of course, is illegal and a violation of the code. Smoking in buildings, smoking anything, including cigarettes, in buildings such as the residence hall, is also not permitted. We also have a file sharing violation. Now, file sharing is when you watch a TV show or a movie on your computer that you haven't paid for. So maybe using something like Popcorn Time. Those kinds of programs are on your computer and then they share out information. So it's important that before you get to Pitt, that you delete those kinds of programs from your computer. Now, if you violate the Student Code of Conduct, that stays on your conduct record for 7 years. It's a long time.
So Matt, what advice would you give to students who are coming to Pitt?
My best advice is, of course, to get to know the code by reading it online. Don't violate the code, of course, but also get involved on campus. Pitt has a lot of programs and resources to take advantage of, so getting to know the city and the campus is very important. I would say make good choices. Whenever you receive that invitation to go somewhere or do something, decide whether or not it's right for you. Think about your goals. Think about your current goals and your future goals. Think about our expectations, and think about the impact that it may have in the future. That's my best advice. Get to know the code and get to know the campus. Our office is located in 738 in the William Pitt Union, right down the hall from OIS. But that's on Pitt's main campus, so if you're going to a regional campus, you'd want to search online to find the exact location of your Student Affairs office.
Thank you so much for taking the time to help our international students.
Thank you, and welcome to Pitt.